Walking while texting blocks your vision with obstacles along the way, but when you add a vehicle to the situation, it can cause a greater impact. You can catch a glimpse of her memorial. Students signed their names and added jerseys for her remembrance. Might not be able to see much of it now, but construction workers are still working to maintain the building so that it doesn't collapse any further. Plastics are not a material that can decompose. When left unattended, they just sit there and accumulate in landfills and even pollute the environment. To help lower the issue, look for your nearest recycle bin and just place it in there. The sightings of rattlesnakes are pretty serious in this area. I counted all of the beware of rattlesnake signs, and there are 10 spotted all across the sightings of Chimney Rock. If you happen to be outside during a tornado drill and you aren't able to get inside of a building, find a sturdy foundation to cover under. That will help you against debris that is flying around. You're going to look for this sign so you can ensure yourself that the bus actually travels on the route that you are on. Once you get on the Tri-City Roadrunner, it is a $2 fee, but one of the benefits is that if you are a college student, you can ride for absolutely free. Missions will hire people on the spot. All you have to do is fill out this resume and answer any of the questions that are asked. To book a flight, all you have to do is go on UnitedWay.com and click Book a Flight. The best part about it is the parking is absolutely free. You want to keep yourself out of sight. Make sure they cannot see you. Make sure you also turn off the lights and keep the door locked at all times. Mother's Day, you don't always have to get something that's materialistic. Sometimes a phone call home is enough. I've heard so far, they have some really good local talent. Good thing I didn't try out because I don't think I'd stand a chance. If you were like my dad, he's a sports fan and he loves the Steelers. The best part about the local stores is that they sell sports items. Awesome. And if you guys missed the event today, they will be doing it again at the same place at the WNCC tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. I'm here with Dave Fox, Vicky's stepdad, and can you just talk a little bit about what's going on here at Runza today?
It's a beautiful sight to see a crowd of people here protesting what we believe is just a really inhumane immigration stance by our country.
The protesters say this doesn't only hurt the families that are being separated, but it's tearing apart communities.
We're hurting our own communities, we're hurting people that belong here, that live here, we're hurting our friends and we're hurting our neighbors, and we need to get this right.
People of different ages, diverse backgrounds, and political parties say that this is a change that America needs immediately.
We hope that our generation makes a change for America because it definitely needs to change. What we're doing now is unacceptable and disgusting.
Protesting is a start to ask the world for change.
It makes me feel hopeful. It makes me feel like we were just doing this chant, this is what democracy looks like, because I think this is what it's incumbent on us to be responsible, to know what's going on, to communicate with our legislators, and to gather together and speak out, both for things that we want and that we hope for, and in this case, against things.
Every minute you don't speak up for what you believe in is a minute your voice is unheard.
The minute that we stop protesting these kinds of policies, the minute they become normal, the minute we just absorb them into our everyday lives, it is going to be a really scary moment for this country.
Many want to just live normal lives and say what is happening at the border should happen to no family.
It's horrific. It's horrible public policy. It harms people. It harms us. It demeans us as a country. And so it is absolutely essential that we don't normalize this. We have to speak out against this. We have to speak out every chance we get against this.
And for children, they don't want to see families torn apart.
I just want the families to be reunited and the kids to be able to see their parents again.
The protesters say they want equal opportunities, the world to change, and overall, families to stay together. Reporting from Scottsbluff, I'm Brian Sherrod for NBC Nebraska. Food vendors may have to purchase a license to keep their business mobile, charging $100 for the permit and renewal on each calendar year.
It's something we have to pay to be able to work like every day, like we usually do. I think it would be all right to pay it.
Food vendors can't sell on a city park property, school property, or within 50 feet of a permanent food establishment.
Schools, it might be a different story, parking by a school might be different, but we got a lot of parks in town, a lot of beautiful parks, so I don't see why, we couldn't park at any parks.
If a rule is violated, fees can charge between no less than $200 and no more than $500, which food vendors have an issue with it.
I think that is pretty high for a first offense. Yeah, they could at least do a warning. I don't know how they would work that. They would have to talk to us, and we have to get all together, all the food trucks, and talk with the city.
One of the rules say that food vendors cannot sell at a city park, but what food vendors want to figure out is why can't they sell at a public place?
Summertime, a lot of people in their office all day long. I think be able to sit by a tree and enjoy their lunch and be outside would be great for everybody.
Local vendors believe that the proposed ordinance should be discussed with them before it is issued.
I think they should just change it a little bit, just in case, like, we cater sometimes to, like, we go to people's houses because they have parties there, you know. So if they could change that a little bit, so we could be able to, like, go to, like, people's houses and be able to cater.
They say as long as the discussion is a mutual one, the proposed ordinance won't affect their business negatively. Reporting from Scottsbluff, I'm Brian Sherrod for NBC Nebraska.